Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about IEEE 754 floating point representation introduction under computer organization and architecture subject. So what we will learn today? What is IEEE 754 floating point representation? Why IEEE 754 floating point representation is used? We'll see one example on IEEE 754 floating point representation. So what is IEEE 754 floating point representation? It is established in 1985 by Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer. The short form of this is IEEE. Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer. So they established this IEEE 754 floating point representation in 1985. Now this IEEE 754 standard addressed the problems found in normal floating point representation, and there was no reliability and the portability issues were there in the normal floating point representation. Because of floating point representation issue, IEEE 754 floating point representation came into existence because normal floating point representation had a issue. So most common representation today which is used is IEEE 754 floating point representation. It is used for real number, or you can say floating point numbers which has a decimal point. So for real numbers on the computers, including the Intel based personal computer, Mac and most Unix platform uses IEEE 754 floating point representation. Now why this IEEE 754 floating point representation is used? In a computer, floating point numbers are represented by binary form of scientific notation. Inside the computer, everything gets converted to binary, 0 and 1, because computer doesn't understand any other language other than 0 and 1. So floating point numbers inside your computer gets converted to binary and they are represented in scientific notation like this. So this is the scientific notation for floating point number. Suppose floating point number is like this, 12.5 is the floating point number, and I want to convert it into this is a floating point number. Inside the computer, these floating point numbers get converted to its binary form in the scientific notation. This is a scientific notation and number is a binary, pure binary number. So in normal, when you convert a floating point number into binary form of scientific notation, their fixed size representations are used. Inside the computer, every number gets converted to binary, whether it is an integer number or whether it is a floating point number. So there is one representation is scientific notation. Before IEEE 754, there was a normal scientific notation was used, but it was a fixed size representation, and numbers that were represented are limited in range and precision. You cannot go beyond certain range and precision. So algorithm for floating point arithmetic are similar to algorithm for scientific notation. So modern processors use single and double precision IEEE 754 representation. Now these are the two types of IEEE 754 floating point representation. One is single precision and other one is double precision. Now what is single precision? Single precision means 32 bits are used to represent floating point number. Any floating point number is given, you can represent it using 32 bit, and other format which is available for representing floating point number is double precision format. Here 64 bits are used to represent any floating point number. Now in 32 bit, first bit is called a sign bit. It is telling the number is positive or negative. So first bit is reserved for sign bit. Next 8 bits are used for exponent and remaining 23 bits are used as a mantissa. So 1 plus 8 plus 23 total comes to 32. Similarly, in double precision format, there are total 64 bits are used to represent floating point number. Now here also first bit stands for sign bit. 11 bits are used as an exponent and 52 bits are used as a mantissa. So total when you do 1 plus 11 plus 52, it comes to 64. So these are the two formats which are used to represent IEEE 754 floating point number. Now there are two types of problems we can solve, that is, given a decimal number, you can convert it into IEEE 754 floating point representation. For example, suppose floating point number is given in decimal 12.5, you can convert it into IEEE 754 format like this. Inside the computer, it will be stored like this, 1 and 0, because computer don't understand what is 12 and what is 5 and what is 12.5. So, and any number when you type inside your computer, it gets converted to binary only, whether it is a normal integer number or like this floating point number. Next example you can solve on this topic is, you can convert IEEE 754 floating point representation into decimal number. Now suppose IEEE 754 floating point number is given. You can convert it into decimal number back. For example, suppose IEEE floating point number is given like this, and you can convert this number back to decimal. It's decimal representation. So both the ways we'll see. First we'll see how to convert decimal number into IEEE 754 floating point representation, and then we'll see how to convert IEEE 754 floating point representation back to decimal. Both the examples we will see in upcoming videos. So this was all about IEEE 754 floating point representation introduction. Thank you.